Good morning, all of you. This is Professor Eknath Ahire from Divine College of Pharmacy, Department of Pharmaceutics. Students, in last lecture, we had discussed about pharmaceutical legislation or history of pharmaceutical legislation in India. In this session, we are going to discuss about the Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940 and Rules 1945 and its related amendments. Students, the Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940 was the major milestone in the pharmaceutical legislation because the various manufacturing, selling, and import related rules and acts were included in this act. So let's start. Objective of the act: the Drug and Cosmetic Act was passed in 1940, which was 10th of April 1940, with the main objective of to import, manufacturing, distribution, and sale of drug and cosmetics in India. The Act regulates the import of drugs in India so that no substandard or spurious drugs will enter into our country. Substandard means low standard drugs and spurious means imitated or the copied products. The Act prohibits the manufacture of substandard or spurious drugs in the country. The Act provides the control over the sale and distribution of drugs by only trained and qualified persons, like a pharmacist. The Act also provides for the control over the manufacture, sale, and distribution of Ayurvedic, Siddha, Unani, and homeopathic drugs. So, this act also regulate or control the Ayurveda as well as Siddha, Unani, and homeopathic medicines. The certain provisions of the act regulates the imports, manufacturing, sale, and distribution of cosmetics also. And this act related to cosmetic also or regulates cosmetic product also. To have regular inspection of licensed premises by drug inspectors and that particular cosmetic or the drug manufacturing premises are regularly regulated or inspected by the government appointed inspectors. To have control over the standards of drugs and cosmetics by taking samples and analyzing them at approved laboratories. To provide special provisions to regulate the preparations, standardizations, and storage of biological and special products. To prescribe the manner of labeling and packaging of the various classes of drugs and cosmetics. So basically, this act is divided into 5 chapters. First chapter contains introduction and definition. Second chapter contains various administrative bodies like DTAB, DCC, CDL, drug analyst, and drug inspector. Chapter 4 contains import of drugs and cosmetics related rules and acts. Chapter 4 contains sale and distribution of drugs and cosmetics in India. Chapter 4A contains provisions relating to Ayurvedic, Siddha, and Unani drugs. Chapter 5 contains miscellaneous, means which products are not included in above section are concluded in the miscellaneous section. So let's start with definitions. First of all, the question will arise in your mind. Why we are going to discuss about the definition over here, like a drug and all. So keep one thing in your mind that uh, before study any type of rule or the act, we have to discuss about the definitions because that definition imparted or creates a major role in that particular act because without understanding definition in the act we don't understand uh, that act. So let's start with the first definition, which is drug. So what is meant by drug? Drug includes all medicines for internal or external use of human beings or animals and all substances intended to be used for or in the diagnosis, treatment, mitigation or prevention of any disease or disorder in human beings or animals, including preparations applied on human body for the purpose of repelling insects like mosquitoes. So basically, drugs are what? Drugs are the internal or the external preparations or any type of substances which may be used for diagnosis, treatment, mitigation, or prevention of disease or disorder in human being as well as in animals. That substances are called as drugs. Such substances other than food, obviously, that may be other than food, intended to affect the structure or any function of human body or intended to be used for the destruction or insects which cause disease in human beings or animals. All substances intended for use as components of drugs, including empty gelatin capsule and such devices. It contains devices also. Such a device is intended for internal or external use in the diagnosis, treatment, mitigation, or prevention of disease or disorder in human beings or animals. So it contains uh, medicines, drugs, as well as different type of medical devices also. So you can see over here some uh, medicines are there and some different type of instruments are there which is particularly used for the diagnosis as well as operation as well as uh, dissections. Okay, let's move toward next slide. Next definition is cosmetic. So what is meant by cosmetic? Let's see. Cosmetics means any article indent, intended to be rubbed, poured, sprinkle or spray on or introduced into or otherwise applied to the human body or any part thereof for cleansing, beautifying, promoting attractiveness or altering the appearance and includes any article intended for use as component of cosmetics. So any type of substance which is used as rub, poured, sprinkle, spray or introduced into the otherwise applied onto the human body and it may promote cleansing, beautifying, promoting attractiveness or altering the appearance. That substance is known as cosmetic. Next definition is Ayurvedic Siddha or Unani drugs. So it includes all medicines intended for internal or external use for or in the diagnosis, treatment, mitigation or prevention of disease or disorder in human beings or animals and manufactured exclusively in accordance with the formula described in the authoritative books of Ayurvedic, Siddha, and Unani systems of medicine specified in the first schedule. So, any preparations are prepared by using any authoritative book of Ayurveda, Siddha or Unani, that called as Ayurvedic, Siddha and Unani drugs. Standards of quality. So what is meant by standards of quality? So standards of quality in relation to a drug means that the drug complies with the standards set out in the second schedule, and in the relation to a cosmetic, that the cosmetic complies with such standard as may be prescribed, that called as standard of quality. Means what, we have to make or we have to set up the standard of quality, and that quality is known as standard of quality. Next is misbranded drug. A drug shall be deemed to be misbranded. So which drug we, we will known as misbranded drug or categorized as misbranded drug if it is so colored, coated, powdered or polished that damage is concealed, or if it is made to appear of better or greater therapeutic value than it really is called as misbranded drug. Or it is, if it is not a label in the prescribed manner, also called as misbranded drug. Or if it is labeled or container or anything accompanying the drug bears any statement, design or device which makes any false claim for the drug, or which is false or misleading in any particular, is called as misbranded drug. Means in short, misbranded drug is what, the drug which mislead to the patient. Means uh, whatever claim is there, the drug is not fulfilling that particular claim. So here is the some images which is showing the fake as well as real branded drug. So different types of fake drugs are available there in market. You you can face the problems with identifying the real one and fake one. Okay, so let's move toward next slide. So in this slide you can see the real product and fake product. So you have to identify here which is the fake one and which is the real one. So pause the presentation, pause the video and just comment below in comment section which is the real one and which is the fake one. Okay, so let's pause the video. Okay, so I consider that you comment below the comment box which is real one and which is the fake one. Okay, so let's move toward next slide. Next definition is misbranded cosmetic. Yes, a cosmetic shall be deemed to be misbranded if it contains a color which is not prescribed, or if it is not labeled in a prescribed manner, or if the label or container or anything accompanying the cosmetic bears any statement which is false or misleading in any particular, is called as misbranded drug. Next one, adulterated drugs. A drug shall be deemed to be adulterated. So which one may be adulterated drug? If it consists of, in whole or in part, of any filthy, putrid or decomposed substance, or if it has been prepared, packed or stored under insanitary condition, whereby it may have been contaminated with filth, or whereby it may have been rendered injurious to health, is called as adulterated drug. Means in part of original substance. In that drug the different uh, substituents were added over there, and that substituents don't have any value or don't have that therapeutic as well as uh, the supportive value over there. So that's why it is called as adulterated drugs. If its container is composed in whole or in part of any poisonous or deleterious substance which may render the content injurious to health, or if it bears or contains for a purpose of coloring only a color other than one which is prescribed, or if it is contains any harmful or toxic substance which may render it injurious to health, or if any substance has been mixed therewith so as to reduce its quality or strength, is called as adulterated drug. Means the drug which will injurious to health is called as adulterated drug. Means instead of original drug or original uh, ingredients or the excipients, the adulterated one added instead of that original one, that called as, or this uh, these substances or drugs called as the adulterated drugs. For example, supply of cheap cottonseed oil instead of olive oil. Okay, this is the best example of adulterated drug. Next definition is spurious drugs. Spurious means imitated or uh, false. A drug shall be deemed to be spurious if it is imported under the name which belongs to another drug, or if it is an imitation or a substitute for another drug or resembles another drug in a manner like to deceive or bears upon it or upon its label or container the name of another drug unless it is plainly and consciously marked so as to be reveal its true character and its lack of identity which such other drugs, or if the label or the container bears the name of an individual or company repurposing or company purporting to be the manufacturer of the drug which individuals or company is fictitious or does not exist, or if it has been substituted wholly or in part by another drug or substance, or if it purports or the purpose to be the product of a manufacturer of whom it is not truly a product. For example, when methamphetamine is sold as cocaine. Okay, so here is the one example of uh, metha- methamphetamine which sold under the name of the cocaine. So, what is meant by the spurious drug? Spurious drug means the drug having the not value, or the drugs that drug having nothing of the therapeutic value. Okay, so that drugs called as a spurious drugs. If you can consider the example as a gold versus the imitated jewelry, means both jewelries are looking to same like a gold, but there is a gold one which is a pure jewelry, as well as another one is your imitated jewelry. But looking nature of both jewelry is same. It's the same case is here. The looking nature of both drugs are same, but different is in therapeutics or therapeutic effect. The therapeutic effect of spurious drug is nothing over there. So this is about spurious drug. So same for the spurious cosmetic. A cosmetic shall be deemed to be spurious if it is imported under the name which belongs to another cosmetic, or if it is an imitation of or is a substitute for another cosmetic or resembles another cosmetic in a manner likely to deceive or bear upon it or upon its label or container the name of another cosmetic unless it is plainly or consciously marketed so as to reveal its true character and its lack of identity with such other cosmetic, or if the label or the container bears the name of an individual or company purporting purporting to the manufacturer of the cosmetic which individual or company is factitious or does not exist, or if it purports to be the product of a manufacturer of whom it is not to be a product, means same like spurious drug, it is imitated one or it is copied one, it is looking in nature same but therapeutically it is different, or uh, there is no therapeutic value to the drug of spurious. Next definition is new drug shall mean and include. New drug is the substance of chemical, biological, or biotechnological origin in bulk or prepared dosage form used for prevention, diagnosis, or treatment of disease in man or in human or animals, which except during local clinical trials has not been used in the country to any significant extent and which has not been recognized in the country as effective and safe for the proposed claims. A drug already approved by the licensing authority for certain claims, which is now proposed to be marketed with modified or new claims, namely indications, dosage forms, including sustained release dosage form and route of administration. A fixed dose combination, which is also called as FDC, of two or more drugs individually approved earlier for certain claims which are now proposed to be combined for the marketed combination is proposed to be changed with certain claims wise indications dosage form including sustained release dosage form and route of administration. For the purpose of, for the purpose of this rule, all vaccines shall be new drugs unless certified otherwise by the licensing authority. A new drug shall continue to be considered as new drug for a period of 4 years from the date of its first approval or conclusion in the IP, whichever is whichever is reported. Okay. So what is meant by new drug? So new drug is any chemical moiety or any chemical, biological or the biotechnological origin bulk drug which having unique property or none other than reported property. So it is considered as new drug or novel drug. It may be already approved drug, but it having a new claim, uh, new claims as earlier reported. So it may be it may be marketed as new drug, or the previously approved drug is uh, the previously approved drug was taken as a single dose, but now we can give it as a combination with another drugs, so we can claim over there the combination of or the combination therapy uh, is is maybe considered as the the new drug or the novel drug. So the combination therapy or the FDC fixed dose combination is also considered as a new drugs, because over here we are going to claim the sum of new claims, because we are using more than two drugs over there, and if more than two drugs are there, then uh, there may be another therapeutic effect is there. Okay, so uh, remaining we will see in next session. Okay, thank you.